All right, with fakes and combinations, you know, fakes are basically lying and fighting. It's a way to lie to your opponent to make him think you're doing one thing so you can clobber him with something else. So you have to, in all fakes, you have to be able to sell the fake. You can't just ever throw a fake kind of lazily and not make it look real. You have to sell it. It has to look real. In other words, you have to be a good liar to be a good faker. Now, the possibilities of fakes are endless. Really what a fake is you make a person think you're doing one technique while you throw something else. So the combinations there are huge. We're only going to cover a few here, but it's going to get you an idea. It's going to give you some good ones to use, and it's going to give you an idea of how you can maybe proceed on your own and come up with your own favorite fakes. But fakes at an advanced level are very important because when you get to sparring, guys, you're going to, you start throwing one technique or two techniques or even a combination. You need the fakes in there to score. Okay, it really does add a lot of spice to your fighting ability, and so I encourage you to study this DVD, and I think it'll greatly enhance your training. Faking a person out so you can hit them, and I'm going to show you a couple that I like. First one here, we're going to start off here just like this. What I want to do, he's got his hands up. I want to scare him. I got to make him drop his hands down. I want him just do this, just out of a reflex, just to come down just a couple inches is all I need. Because we're assuming, James is a good fighter and he keeps his hands up. So I want to make him drop his hands. In this case, I want to hit him with a left hook. The first one I'm going to do is I want you to fake a jab. And when you do a fake, you have to sell it. You have to really commit, make it look like, in this case, a real jab, and with your face too. So if you just go like this, even if your jab looks kind of real, but if there's this, this disconnect between your face and what you're trying to fake with, it's not going to work. You got to sell it with your whole body. So I'm going to start here, just like this. I want to fake him, just like that. I want to make him think I'm hitting him with the jab. So I'm going to start here, take a little step, and thrust, and look at his stomach, and try to draw this. I'm going to try to draw this arm down. I'm going to recoil it here, yes, and hit him right here with my left hook. So it's a fake, recoil, boom, with left hook. So like that. Ha! Boom. Ha! Boom. I want you to practice on each other for a round, just like this. Fake, boom. You can also next fake it with the right hand. This one is a little bit better in a sense because when I throw the right, I'm automatically cocked for the left hook. So same thing here. Fake the right hand and then blow with the left hook up here. So it's like that. Just about halfway. Boom. So one round, I want you to throw the left jab, fake to the body, recock it. Left hook to the head, and then mix in with that right hand fake to the body, left hook to the head. Just switch them off back. That one was obviously fake low, hit him high. Whether I fake low with this one or fake low with this one, but it's to get his hands to come down. And this other one, we're going to try to get his hands to come up a little bit, or at least kind of blinding. I want to get my body shot in. If you can land a good solid right, to right here on the solar plexus, just go, in your sternum and down a little bit. You can throw a straight right there. Oh man, that hurts. So if you can ever land that, that's good. If he's a southpaw fighter, and I'm throwing the right hand, I can hit his liver over here. Squash. But solar plexus, liver, any of that stuff's good. I got to make an opening. He's got his hands up. What I want to do, all I want you to do is just stick this jab up in his face, and you can kind of leave it for a second, so it's kind of a sticky jab. I just put it here and I can kind of leave it. See, I got it kind of like blind in his face. If I really hit him, that'll stun him too, but if I pull it back, I don't want him to see this one coming. So I'm going to stick it here, leave it here, just push his head back a little bit, and then boom, drive this shot straight into the gut here. Okay? So this is just a blinding thing. Don't worry about how hard it is really. Just put something in front of his eyes. Just put some black leather in front of his face so he can't see that right hand coming in here. So flick this, right body shot. Flick up here, and you can have a loose hand if you want to. Flick, boom. Flick, boom, right in there. Flick, boom, that's right. Flick it in his face so he can't see this one coming. Boom, step in. See, I bend my legs. Don't throw your right hand with your weight back here. Flick and see my body. That's perfect. Works really good when he's back up against something like a wall. Get his hands to come up, blind him. Body shot. Okay? Let's do it. One round. I'm going to loop this hook. It's not like it's a perfect hook in the sense of form. I just want his hand to come out a little bit, and I want him to think over here on this side of his head. I don't want him to think straight on. I want to kind of lure him into thinking about this side. Got to get him, multitasking over here so I can hit him with this hand straight on. So I'm going to go over here when I throw this hook just like this. Just put up here just like this. Don't worry about if it's the best hook or not. Just stick it up there, and then hopefully a lot of guys will kind of flinch and bring their hand out a little bit. It makes that opening, makes that opening between the hands look a little bit wider. Sneak this punch in here. So I'm here, flip it out here, then boom, straight in. Aim right for the chin, right here. There, bow, just like that. Here, straight in. So flick it. It's not a real punch. It can be more long range. Just flick it out here. Just kind of like you're gonna, like slap upside the head. Slap, pow. See, it's a little bit different than a standard, hard left hook right hand in terms of the rhythm. That's more of a, 1-2 sort of rhythm. This is more of a kind of like a 1.5. See, I just want to make him flinch over here. Flinch, boom. Just drop it. Another way to bring down his hand so I can blast it with my right hand, I'm going to fake my teep, my front kick, okay? Guys do this different ways. They'll start out more of a long range type thing, and they'll go. And that's okay. You bring the knee up, see, and it gets him to think, oh, he's going to kick me in the stomach, so he does this. And you can see this is open here for the right hand. So that is one way to do it. Just kind of slide in like this. Wow. Getting that reaction, that's what you're trying to get. So remember, you have to sell it. So you can bring it up like this. I like to try to shorten it up a little bit. This a little bit slow. So I just like to just kick my kick like that. Like that. You see the difference? Instead of bringing the knee big and all the way up and then coming down, I kind of just give my foot a little flicky step. I pick it up a little bit, kind of flicky step. Best term I know. Flicky step. I made that word up. So I'll give it a little flicky step, boom, and then throw the right hand. Okay? Flicky step, pow. Or you want to do the other way, that's fine. Pow. Pow. My way, flicky step, boom. Okay? Very simple though. Flick your leg up there, make him think, front kick, teep. Right hand. One side of my right hand. This time we're going to use a Superman punch. Big flashy punch. Gets a lot of oohs and ahs. If you've never seen it before, now you're going to know something cool. What you're going to do is, Superman punch by itself is your kick. You can kind of have, your kick can be extended in degrees. You can kind of almost go all the way out with it. I like to kind of go halfway with it, but it goes out and then back. So right here, what I'm going to do is, let's say I do that sort of the half extension. All you're going to do is, he's holding that straight up for a right hand. I want you to come here, bring this leg up, just like you would if you were doing a kick. Okay, so just say like halfway. So bring it up halfway and then turn. It's almost like you're falling forward. See, it comes up and you lean forward. Up and lean forward in the punch. A lot of times, I should have mentioned, you can kind of hop. Watch this foot here a little bit. So go here. If you can get this kind of jump without the arms, it's like this. It's kind of fun.
It's like the first part of the triple jump.
Yeah, it is kind of like the first part of the triple jump. So like this. Just like that. You get a little jump off of it, cover some ground. Try to jump in slow motion. It's impossible. But you get the idea. So if you can get used to this motion, just go. There's the kick, no punch. Kick and punch. You just walk around your house, Hold that flat. That's our hip. Lean into it just like that. You see the half kick is right there. The half kick and then lean, and this leg goes back like this. It's kind of a committal thing because of the weight transfer. Okay, so here, okay. See the pose? That's hit pretty hard that way. You're standing on one leg. Okay? Okay, watch this. It's good for a fake because a lot of times he thinks kick, you know. They think kick and you get him multitasking, you get him thinking down here. Like, he thinks kick's coming and boom. Right. So that's why it's a fake. You have a kick there. Your body goes here and then body goes forward into the punch. It's also good for guys that are kick grabbers. Some guys will always wrap their kick. They're always grabbing on your damn leg all the time. Oh, okay, try to take me down. So you go, okay, go ahead, grab my leg. No! Yeah. Fake it. Okay, so it's good for that too. All right, Superman punch, one round each. I'm going to do a fake. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch. I'm here in my stance. I'm going to switch my feet, just like I would if I were doing a switch kick. Okay, and that's what I want him to think. So I'm in my stance. I switch my feet. I even got to bring my leg up a little bit. So switch your feet, bring your leg up, but then put it back down. And guess what I'm going to do? Boom, right hand. So the idea is, I want him to think, if he and I are fighting, I want him to think that I'm going to kick him over here. Okay, so I'm going to start right here. I want him to really think, if we're just fighting, to think that I'm going to do this switch kick on him and come around here. So I want him to kind of bring his hands down. All right. So I go switch, bring my knee up, boom, big right hand. So switch, knee up, step down, pow. It's just a fancy. All I'm doing is throwing a right hand with this switch and knee up thing. Switch and then kind of pop your knee slightly up, put it down in front, let your weight come forward, and plaster with this right hand. It's a switch kick fake, so I can hit him. All right, stay right there. Right here. So right here, switch kick, push. Don't move that. Hold it still. Don't move that pad, guys. Don't be thinking you're a UFC trainer. Move that thing around. You're going to hurt somebody's wrist. Switch. Other side here. Right here's good. Switch. Just like that. Throw the biggest, hardest right hand you can throw. Stepping that into it after that switch. All right. When we're fighting, I like to kick the legs a lot. All right, so after a few of those, I like to get a little bit jumpy about that. Now, guys, even if they do know how to block, especially if they don't know how to block, and you kick them a few times in their leg, they're going to be putting their hand down there and getting really flinchy and getting really worried about their leg. That's like their major concern. And I like that. I like to get him in that kind of jumpy mode. So what we're going to do is this fake. It's a low kick fake. So I'm going to start here. And just with no pads or anything right now, I want you to stand here, and I'm going to kick him low with my shin, and then I got to sell my fake. I look at his thigh, and I got this expression on my face like I'm just going to break his leg with my shin, okay? And I'm going to go here, and then whammo, I'm going to bring it up, okay? Because you kick him once, you kick him twice, and you look at his leg, and he thinks, oh crap, and he's thinking leg, he's thinking leg, and I've kicked more people in the head with that fake than any other fake. Okay? So all I want you to do is start here. One thigh, two thighs, sell it, and then bring it high. Don't kick your partner. He can just kind of lean away from it if he wants to, if he's worried about my foot. Okay? So one tap, two tap, look low, make everything look just like it did before, only whoop, bring the leg up and take his head off. Okay? So it's tap, tap, bring it high. Tap low, bring it high. Here it is again. Tap low, everything looks the same. Bring it high. He only realized at the last second that, this isn't a low kick anymore. It's coming high. Okay? That's how we would use it in reality. Now let's just go to the pads, and he can hold this down here. So I go just out here just a little bit. Don't kick this hard. Tap low, then he gives me the high one. Thank you. Okay, tap low. Tap low. Look at his leg. Don't look up here. You know, in your mind, there's his leg. Okay, one more time. Tap low. Tap low. Okay, that's what I want you to do. One more time. Tap low. Tap low. Look at his leg. Kick the pads high. All right, watch this. All right, we know this is what I call a sneaky teep. We got this kick we call a teep. We push back and hit with the ball of the foot. Okay, straight in like this. But this time I'm going to make it a little bit sneaky. What I'm going to do is I'm going to act like I'm going to kick his leg. I'm going to let everything show that I'm going to kick him in his leg. So for you new people, we do this low kick a lot, where we just lay our shin bone right across the thigh here. I want to really make him think that that's the move I'm going to do. And maybe if it were a sparring type situation, I may have just blasted him a few times. He blocks him, you know, whatever. But now I want him to think low kick. What I'm going to do, I'm going to look at his leg really, really hard, and you know, so I get this face like I'm going to kick you in your leg. And even the first part of this kick, like the first quarter of it, looks like a low kick. I'm going to start here it comes, and then I bring it back and push kick him straight in. So it's a fake. I call it a sneaky teep, because the teep here, this teep kick, is sneaky in a sense that the first part of it is disguised by looking like a low kick. And then I bring it up. So it looks like this. So I start here, step in, and act like the hip motion and everything looks like a low kick, and even the leg starts to drag on this trajectory right here like a low kick. But then I just recock it and push it straight out. Looks like this. So it looks like this. Kick. Whoop. See this? Low kick. Whoops. And then you kind of recock it right here. So it's like this. And you break it up like that. So it's like this. Start here. Boom. Kick him right here in the stomach, chest, whatever. Just going to kick him back. You want your leg to kind of flares out a little bit, recoils. It's kind of like this motion. Look at his leg, and you got to have this face like I'm just going to blast his leg. So you really got to trick him. So I'm going to start here. And I want him to think that I'm going to kick his leg, and I'm even going to bring my leg like this. My leg sort of goes through like, I'd say almost a third or a fourth of the low kick motion. So I start here, and I go just like this. And then the last second, I'm going to go whoop and rechamber and push him back like this. And you push kick. So I'm going to start here, low kick, bang, and switch it. Right at the last step, just like that. And you can get pretty decent at it. Right? So just like this. Swing it around. It's kind of hard to do, but you know, slow without stopping. But you swing it around and recoil. Swing it around, recoil. It's got the first, 20% of it has to look like a low kick to this thigh. So here, whoop, and then recoil. Kick it. All right, give it a chance. Okay, are you? Kick. Over here. Stand right there, right here. Perfect. So here, low kick, nope. Push kick. Low kick, nope. Push kick. Low kick, switch, push kick. All right, watch this. Here's what I'm going to do. Just watch this footwork for a second. I got my hands up. I'm going to kind of paw my foot, kind of like with this, I don't know, chicken step or bird step. I'm going to stick it out here and drop back. So I'm right here. I stick it out and drop back. I stick it out there sometimes just to kind of fake him out for something. In this case, I'm going to use it as a draw. I want to draw the kick. In other words, the idea here is I want to stick my leg out there so he tries to kick it. I'm going to pull it out of the way. So it's similar to the fade back we just did, although I'm not just letting him be the initiator. I'm going to suck him in, draw him in. Okay, so I stick it out there like a worm on a hook. So I'm right here. I stick it out, draw it, and then I want to drop back and bang on the back side of his leg. Okay, so slow-mo here. Stick it out, whoops. I'll usually put the leg down right there and I smack it. Okay, so the step itself looks like this. You may be on your toes, bounce around, hup, 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 just like that. Hup, and bring it out of the way on the switch. Normally, you'll step out and come back here with it. Hup, hup, in the front. In this case, you want to get the heck out of the way if he throws that kick. I want to avoid the kick. Stand right here, hup, hup, just like that. So when I'm right here now, here, whoop, bang, bang, bang. Okay, right hand, left hook. So slow-mo here, stick it out, whoop, draw it out of the way, left low, right hand, left hook. Here we are again, hup, hup, again. So he waits for my draw. Hup, hup, again. Hup. If you catch some toes, it's all right. You still get it. Hup. More time. Hup. It's good cardio. Keep going fast. Let's go. All right, guys, I just want to work on this fake here. What I want you to do is fake a left kick. I mean, a right kick to the leg. Throw it a few times to make him think it's really coming. And then really what you're going to do is you're going to throw this low kick, but what it really is just a step forward in disguise. I don't care if the kick lands. I don't care if the kick lands on his thigh. I'm just going to tap it here, then whammo! You see I can step right down into this big old rear left hook. So if I'm an orthodox fighter, when I kick here and step down, I actually for a second become a southpaw. And I'm throwing a rear left hook. And it's coming just the opposite. This is low on his left side, and I'm really hitting as high on his right side. See? So I'm going to start here, take a couple, throw one, throw two, and then all this really is a step disguised as a low kick. Whammo! And this should put you right in range to bust him right upside his head. Okay? So that's the sequence here. Take a couple, one, two, step, poo, plowy, just like that, right here. One, two, and then once he blocks it, you don't have to kick it hard. Just let him bring his leg up, and you're going to step down right there. This is perfect range. See, hopefully his attention's all diverted over here when all the damage is coming right over here. Wow. Okay? So, one and two. And of course, you wouldn't always throw two to set this up. This is just to get you, in the idea of what we're doing here. One, two, booey! With a rear left hook. Okay, very simple. Same thing on the side here. You can throw the left kick. I could throw it. A lot of times when I throw lead leg left kick, I throw the inside of the thigh. What I want you now is to switch left kick to the body, but don't worry about throwing it hard because it's just a fake. I just want to stick it up there and give him something to think about. So I'm going to start right here. I'm going to do switch left kick. Just tap it up here. Look at this. Hopefully, maybe I really intimidated him with my left kick, so I've just been slamming him over here, and he kind of just freaks out. Hopefully. From my incredible power on my left kick. So he kind of throws all his forces over there to defend that wall, you know what I mean? That's what I want. So then I can step down and plaster him with my right hook this time. So it's a left switch kick followed with a right hook. And this kick is not a real kick. The reason why, I could make a legitimate combination by throwing a full power left kick and then a full power right hook. The only thing is, when you throw full power kicks, you've got a lot of energy going this way. It takes a second to come back with it. So the idea of a fake is to throw a fake left kick. And then I don't have as much weight going this way, and I can come back just a little bit quicker on the right hook. So I want you to go left switch kick, wham, over the right hook. With the left switch just being light and a fake. Okay? Just tap it, boom. I almost just use his body to kind of stop your kick. So I tap here, put it down, and blast like that. Tap, pow. Tap, boom. Okay? Let's do it. The guy's skilled, he knows how to block. So when I kick at his leg, he blocks. Now put your block up for a second. Hold your block up. Notice that no one in the world can have both legs off the ground at the same time. Unless you jump. But, you can't just stand there with both legs off the ground because then gravity kicks in. So look, he's got one leg up. So I could use my right kick as a fake to make him stand up on one leg. If you just look at him for a second, if he's standing on one leg, which leg would be vulnerable now? This one, right? Because it's on the ground. You can't pick up the other one when this one's up. So I'm just going to use my right kick as a fake, and I don't care how hard it is. It doesn't even really have to make contact. It probably will a little bit. I'm going to use this as a fake to kick the other leg. Okay? So you kind of do this. You kind of throw this out there, and then flip the other one. So you got to cover some ground. Once this makes contact here, you're going to just quickly put your foot down and plaster the other leg. So he's going to block here. Your foot will make contact. You step down and plaster that leg. Okay? So it looks like this. Boom! Just like that. boom. Don't make this a real kick. If it's a real hard kick, you'll get a lot of energy in it, and it'll take just a little bit too long to plant it and throw the second kick. So you got to make this kick a fake. I'm going to start here. Just tap and boom, just like that. Just tap and boom, tap and boom. Okay, what's that here? Tap, put the leg down. Right after you tap it, put it down and smash it. Try to smash the leg while this leg's still in the air. The block is still in the air, if you can. If not, he's still got his weight coming down, and you'll still probably get it. Tap, pow, just like that. Hup, pow, just like that. Tap, pow, just like that. All right, let's try it. Okay. All right. We did something similar to this a while ago with a low jab. What I want to do now is I want to throw a high jab that's a fake because I want to draw his block. Most guys, if I throw a jab at his face, he's just going to slap it with his right hand. And that's what I want. So if you just, this is one way you can kind of make up your own fakes too, is throw something and see how they react and then ask yourself, what did that open up? Okay? So just take a look, just to analyze here his blocking my jab. If he slaps it, and hold it for a second. Just a freeze frame right there. Turn this way. Put his hands normal. Okay? And then freeze on the point of the slap here. You can see where it kind of opened up his head a little bit. You know, put your hand back where it was. And then back to the slap. You see there's a little opening there. So I know if I could fake a jab, if I could throw a jab and draw that block, I can get him jumping and draw that block, and then I can come around with a hook. You see? This comes out, and you could either, you know, sort of piggyback off the slapping motion, which may make it a little bit slower, or just fake it out entirely so it doesn't make any contact, which would be my preference. Okay, just pop it here, make it like a 3/4 jab, and what you do is you step in behind it. See, jabbing range, even if I can hit him with a jab, I'm too far for a hook, so I need to cover some range if I'm wanting to set up that hook. So I start here, jab it in, and use that jab to step in, that faking jab to step in, and then bang around the side. Okay, so it's here fake. The motion's like this, straight out fake. When you draw back, you got to square your body up for a hook and then turn. All right, so it's boom, just like that. If it helps you, just think of it as a little circular motion. Okay, so here, step in on the fake, loop around the side. Step on the fake, loop. Okay. Fake, loop. Fake, loop. Guys will do this with the right hand. I don't like it as much. You can, if you like it, fine. To me, it doesn't feel right. Okay, but they will fake it right. It's the same purpose. To draw that slap and then come around for right hook. Okay, doesn't work well for me, but if it does for you, go with it. I like the left one though. Just like that. All right. All right, watch this. I want to draw his hands down with the left jab, the body. This is what I want to do. So I'm going to start here. I want to fake low, and what I want him to do is to get him to drop his hands. It's going to be with the left, probably not so much with the right on this move because I want to follow up with the right. So I'm going to start here, drop his hands, and I want to throw the overhand right. This is a great time to throw the overhand right because if his hands come down, just put your hands up. You know, it's there right in the way for a straight. If I can get him to lower his hands 2 inches, maybe with a fake, still the straight might get in, but the overhand right gets in better. So I want you to just make a looping sort of downward angle punch, just like that, off a fake jab to the body. If you can get him to pop his hands in there for a second, prime opportunity to have, you know, death from above right here, crashing down. Just turn your body and stroke it down. So, and you're going to cover the distance with a jab. So I'm going to start out here, fake the jab, and then bang, overhand right. This is I saw Tyson do this one time. I forgot who it was on, Trevor Burber or somebody. I don't know. It works great. So start here, fake, plaster over the top. So this is the angle of the stroke, just like this. Okay. Sell the fake, okay? Don't just go. You know, you gotta make it look real. And then bang over the top. Fake low, overhand right. Overhand right. Super simple. Alright, watch this, guys. I want to fake him out with my tricky hand. I call this tricky hand. I'm going to start it basically what I want, my jab. Think of a clock, and you can move your jab all around. I'm just creating openings. Throw it here, throw it over here, throw it high. If I throw it high, I might be able to get his hands to come up. Punch it here. If I get his hands to come over here, I might shoot it in the right hand. I might come over here, fake it low. But really, this hand is just kind of on the hours of a clock. Yeah, it's just bugging. I'm just trying to probe a little bit, side to side. looking for an opening. Looking over here, bonk, like this. See? You kind of, this is not one fake, it's just more of a theory. Okay? This hand's basically out here just kind of, especially if he's kind of a jumpy guy, if he's kind of a nervous fighter, he kind of just freaks out every time you do something. You can get him bouncing around like Barney Fife, you know, he's just all over the place. So here, okay, tricky hand. It's just a little bit of theory to kind of get him nervous a little bit. You can even use it to set up low kicks and stuff too. You don't have to stick with your boxing. Just probe and move. Short, jerky movement. You can turn into a real jab if you want to. Okay. That's it. It's just a way to make you a little bit nervous. Try to open him up a little bit. So you can land probably a right hand or probably a left hook is what we're looking for here.